Weeks
I
are
won't
always
use
good.
that cheese if that's right, because I'm allergic to blue cheese.
So, would you like
What,
to
you-
take
you-
Oh, well, I
away?
don't know, I'm not that allergic to it, but I'll look at which cheese to have. Ooh,
Oh, you
red
can have
Leicester,
different
interesting.
cheeses if you like.
Can I have
Yeah.
a multi-cheese sandwich?
Yes.
Okay. I'm keen. I was wondering what variety of pickle you were going to bring, actually. Whether it was going to be Branston's or... I might take my shoes off, actually. So, did you say you were just going to ask me questions whilst I make these cheese and
If
pickles?
that's all right with
Kind
you.
of,
Of course
yeah.
it is, yeah. You know, I'll try my best to answer them as fulsomely as possible.
It's already such a nice color combination with the
I'm going to do that.
red
that's all
trousers
Yeah,
on
red
the
trousers.
blue
right. I
carpet.
put on my special rhino shirt as well
Right.
for you.
Oh, that's so nice. I'm afraid we won't see it so
That's
much
all right.
because I'm more concentrated.
I put my little.
Are you going to put it in the sandwich? Yes.
You know what? So foolishly, I should have brought. Because I was at the Lost Gardens of Heligan this morning doing a wild food foraging thing.
Oh,
I
we
should
did
have brought some like
Oh, yes.
wild, sorrel and
Yes,
stuff to put in my
what did you-
sandwich.
We
That's
did
a
do
missed
that just a
opportunity.
couple of days ago,
Did you?
foraging. Yeah.
Did you? The same,
Not in-
was it the same thing? Oh, not in
It
Heligan.
was in Prussia Cove. Prussia
Oh, right,
Cove,
okay.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
there was this guy. Should I start?
Yeah, I'm recording,
Okay,
so
good. So there was. I'm making two. I hope that's okay. I was given the go ahead for two sandwiches. So.
yeah.
So I was with this guy called Tom who does these wild food foraging courses, and it was brilliant. I love it. I love all that stuff. So. Ooh.
What kind of plants did you learn today? then?
Okay, so we learned about it was like a safari. It was like the Big Six.
Right.
We learned about and there were six because I'll see if I can remember it. This is really good because actually it will help me remember by telling you about it.
Yeah.
So I learned about the six, and the reason there are six that we learned about was because they had four things that are in common, which were that
They're green.
they were green. Yeah, they were all green. Actually. They were common, so easy to find. They were identifiable and not dangerously identifiable. In other words, they were identifiable and that there wasn't a danger of getting them mixed up with something dangerous. So in other words, they didn't have a kind of a jeopardy factor. They were identifiable and
Yeah.
they were also tasty.
Good.
So,
But you didn't bring them.
no, because I ate
No.
them all on the way.
Oh dear. But it's
So,
going to mix in your stomach then.
I had in order wall pennywort, also called navel wort, which
Oh.
bizarrely I actually found quite a
never
lot
heard
down on my
about
wall
that.
the other day, which is very tasty. It tasted like sort of a mixture between peas and bean sprouts. Very sort of succulent actually, very tasty.
Succulent.
Yeah,
I like that word.
And it was really like sort of, and actually because I got one of the other leaves stuck in my throat, so I found some more wall pennywort to sort of wash it down with. We found some ground ivy.
We found some ground ivy as well.
Okay, good. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Which is like a cross between basil and thyme sort of thing. And
It's
mint.
amazing,
And then,
I think.
it was really nice. Some water mint, which was very nice. And here's this is useful for me because it will help me learn. I'm going for the easy slices because while I'm talking.
You think they're easy, but they're actually sticking together.
You could have actually just let me discover that.
Sorry.
No, I don't mean, I wasn't criticising you. I was just saying it was nice of you that you actually told me. Okay, so mint, which was useful, has like a sort of square stem, which is kind of interesting. So all types of mint have a square stem, which is quite useful. And whilst we were looking for the water mint, we found loads of tadpoles, which were very cute, and mini tiny frogs. Tiny, like this big. This big. I'd get quite a lot in there probably. And what else did we find? And wood sorrel, which was really tasty, loads of it, like really lemony and delicious. Nettles, obviously, and he told us about how to make the best nettle soup. And what else? God, how many was that? 4? I think we only found 5.
They told us when we found sorrel that we shouldn't eat too much of it, didn't they?
No, that's
Yeah.
what they said
So
actually.
That's
yeah,
not
yeah.
good. Yeah.
That's what they said, yeah. Okay, so water mint, ground ivy, nettles, wood sorrel, and the pennywort, wall pennywort, which was also called navelwort. And he didn't. The last one of the 6 we couldn't find any. It's called broom. But he told us lots of other interesting stuff at the same time, and he was a really nice guy, really fun and sweet, and I had a lovely time. It was lovely weather, and then, rather annoyingly, I couldn't find my way out of the gardens. So I texted you guys to say, yeah, I'm on my way, 2 o'clock's easy, no problem. And then I literally couldn't find my way out, so I was getting really frustrated, because I was like, for God's sake, how difficult can it be? But of course they want you to stay there so you can, like, you know, buy more refreshments. Anyway, I'm having another piece of cheese. Is that really greedy?
I just was wondering, it was so interesting, you know, the orange one you already put on 2 layers, and then I was wondering, is he going to put a second layer on the other one?
I think that's what did it for me. I think actually what did it for me was that I had a bit missing.
Yeah.
And that upset me, so I had to cover it.
Right.
You probably noticed I've been quite ordered in my sandwich making, including the interleaving of the red.
So it was all planned out, was it?
No, not at all.
Not at all?
It wasn't planned at all.
Just happened by chance?
Yeah. It's well, I assume by chance. Unless there's something out, unless there's some other thing that's motivating me.
Do you think it's possible to live without judgment?
Do I think it's possible to live without judgment? It's very interesting because I've been meditating quite a lot about judgment recently, because somebody said to me the other day, or read something about how not to judge people, because when you judge people, you're just really just looking for love.
That's interesting.
And you know how everybody's experience is perfect for them, and your experience is perfect for you. So not to judge people, because, like I say, because it's just really just a need for love. So probably the answer to your question is, I don't think it's possible to live without judgment. Because I think probably when you get to a point where there is no judgment, either I'm not judging someone else, or that I'm not being judged, then we're probably all living in some kind of heaven.
Which would be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, which you know, I'm not suggesting that we can't live there, but I'm just aware of being possibly quite realistic about life.
Maybe
even
temporarily.
If I could live without judgment, I think people would still judge me, probably.
But maybe you wouldn't care so much.
But maybe I wouldn't care because I wouldn't be judging their judgment of me.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's true.
Nice one.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'd love to do that. I'm training to be a counsellor, and I'd love to be able to get to a place where I wasn't feeling judgment, and that's one of the aims of my counselling, would be to not be judging my clients. But I think there's still feelings of judgment would still arise, even if I'd still have to, as long as I was sort of attended to them, you know, as long as I was aware of them, and didn't let them affect I didn't manifest the practice judgment, if that makes sense. That seemed like a really complicated way of saying something really simple.
Well, enjoy your sandwich.
Thank you. Thanks very much. I sort of want to plate it now. But then I want to talk. Do you want to plate it now?
What? Are you throwing the cucumber out now? And? Is it nice?
Try not to judge it.
Nice ending. I leave it at that.